never knew that Brad only grew up with only a mother. That must have been too bad for him. To think that he'd have to suffer that kind of life. I can only feel bad for him. Huh? Who is this? Is this you texting me, Caroline? Did you mean to text me this, or did you contact the wrong number? I'm not as stupid as to not know who it is I'm texting. I know it's you. You are Brad's mother, aren't you? What was your name again? Oh, right. It's you, Molly. How could I forget the mom of the guy I'm planning on marrying? Can you explain why you'd send me a message like that, then? I don't know what your intentions are. It's true that Brad only grew up with his mother. I'm the only person he can really call his parent. But what does that have to do with anything? Do you have a problem with that? When I met you the other day, I was so surprised when I learned that Brad didn't have a father to speak of. And what's even stranger is that my parents don't even care about that. That's what I really don't get. You'd think if anyone would speak out about my boyfriend being from a single-parent household, it'd be my parents. But nobody even seemed to be fazed by the fact. That's why I had to contact you myself and start asking questions. Questions? You mean what happened to his father? Or what are you talking about? This whole conversation has been confusing, Caroline. I need you to be more clear. I don't know why you're asking me about this. Is there something you want to say? There's a lot I want to say to you. But I'll get started by saying what exactly I think about Brad's upbringing. I think it's such a shame that a great man like him had to endure growing up alone with you. I know you can't realize how pathetic that is, but I thought I'd let you know. He deserved to be raised in an actual family. Caroline, are you looking down on me? All because I didn't raise Brad with a man at my side. I wouldn't exactly call it looking down on you. It's more like I expected so much more of the family that raised him. I guess when I say that out loud, I am looking down on you. When I was getting ready to meet you, I was expecting so much more. You really shocked me when I first saw you. Why are you texting me only to get under my skin? What's the point of this? You may not like how Brad was raised, but what do you get by texting me and telling me all this? You're right. It doesn't really change anything. But I thought that I'd let you know your place. Know my place? So you contacted me just to make fun of me? That, and to tell you to not come to our wedding. That is, if you really care about your son. Huh? Why on earth would I miss the wedding of my son? I thought you didn't want to embarrass him. If you were to show up, it'd only give away that he doesn't have a dad. That's why if you want your son to enjoy his wedding, you can't be there. I doubt anyone would notice anyway. Not only would it be embarrassing for him, but for you as well. It's a win-win for you not to go. Why should I care about people knowing? I'm not ashamed for raising Brad all by myself. What's wrong with single-parent homes in the first place? I don't see anything wrong with how Brad grew up. He grew up to be a good kid, and I couldn't be more proud of him. I don't regret anything that happened. I know how good of a man Brad is. That's why I can't have you go and mess up the wedding. It's your fault that he didn't grow up with a father. It's only fair you do this for him. It's only fair? What are you talking about? If it weren't for you being abandoned by your lover, he could have grown up with a caring father. And it'd only be a bad omen for you to show up. It'd ruin the whole atmosphere of the wedding. If you want your son to be happy, then you'll skip out on this wedding. So you didn't figure out about this until recently. I would have thought Brad would have told you about this by now. I don't have time to learn everything about Brad. I've got my own life and things to worry about. And if you're worried about Brad, then don't come. Don't tell Brad I told you this either. He has enough on his plate to be having you causing more drama. If you even try and break us up, you're going to get it. But if you really believe what you're saying, that you care about your son, you won't show up to Brad's wedding. I don't know how you think this is reasonable, but that is not going to happen. I'm his mother. If anything, I should make sure I'm there to support him on his big day. Well, I'm sure you'll come around. If you care about Brad, that is. And like I said, if you tell Brad about this, we're going to have problems. We're planning to have a wonderful wedding, so don't come and ruin everything. It's crazy that you're even asking me this. Brad, have you not been telling Caroline much about me? She just contacted me about 10 minutes ago. She was saying she just found out about me and our family.
You mean how I don't have a father around the house? Is that what you're referring to? I should have told her about it. She should have known about it for a while now. But why do you ask? This is kind of out of nowhere.
I'm glad you haven't been hiding this. I was worried that you were keeping me and our family situation a secret. Caroline was telling me all about how she didn't know about it, and I didn't know if you hid it from her or not.
Hid it from her? Why would I do that?
I'm not sure. But I'm glad you aren't embarrassed that I'm your only parent. I also heard from her that you and she were thinking of getting married. Is that really true? I didn't hear anything about it yet, so I wanted to ask you if you proposed or something.
I haven't proposed to her yet, but I was just about to. We've been talking about getting married for a while now, too.
Have you been getting things ready for the wedding, then? Has she been helping you with things?
I've been working on getting things ready. To be honest, Caroline hasn't been much of a help.
She's not helping you. But she's going to be your wife. Why wouldn't she help?
She has a lot going on. She told me that with everything, she doesn't have time to. She's also been working on talking to her parents and telling them about our relationship.
Really? That's what she said she was doing. That's funny. When I talked to Caroline's parents the other day, they said she didn't talk much about you. They told me they don't know much about you or what your guys' relationship is like.
Huh? That is strange. I would have thought that they would have known more. Maybe it's because Caroline's been busy with other things and hasn't told them anything about the basics. But maybe this is a sign of something else. She has been acting strange recently.
You better look into it then. You want to know the woman you plan to spend the rest of your life with. If you don't, you could end up with a partner that could ruin your life in a few years.
Can I talk to you about what's been going on? There's a lot that's been going on that I haven't told anyone about.
Go ahead, Brad. You can tell me anything and everything. I want to help you any way I can. Well, look who decided to show up to the wedding uninvited. Didn't I tell you not to come? What do you think you're doing here? I told you last time. There wasn't a chance that I'd be missing the wedding of my own son. Then I'll have to let you know that I'm not letting you participate. Don't think you can ruin this. Ruin this? I'm here to celebrate my son's big day, not destroy his wedding. Do I have to repeat what I told you last time? Did you forget because you've gotten too old? No one wants you here. You just embarrass your son and yourself by being here. If you don't want to humiliate your son, get out of my sight. Do you realize what you're asking me to do? You want me to leave all because you can't stand seeing me here. Don't you see how crazy that is? There's nothing crazy about it. I don't see what's strange about it. I'm not only doing this for myself either. I'm doing this for Brad, too. He doesn't need to worry about what others think about his broken family. Without you here, he can rest easy knowing that his little secret is well kept. And after what you put him through, you probably just want to use him for his money. A mother that only cares about your money is a mother you don't need. That's why I'm getting you out of his life. It's for his own good. You certainly have a warped vision of who I am. You don't understand anything, do you, Caroline? That's where you're wrong. I understand everything. That's why I'm doing this. You're the one who is willing to ruin the wedding just so you can see your son's ceremony. You don't even realize that you're the one being selfish. If anyone shouldn't be here today, it's you. So I'm the selfish one, huh? I can't see the wedding of my son because he should be ashamed of me. That's what you're saying. That's exactly what I've been telling you this whole time. Brad might not tell you this in person, but deep down he wishes he never had you as a mother. He's told me all about being ashamed of having you in his life. He could never tell you in person, though. He's too kind of a man, if you ask me. Can't you see now that no one wants you here? Fine. If that's really how it is, then I'll leave. Don't forget to cut him out of your life. He's going to have a much better life without you breathing down his neck. Don't bother contacting me anymore either. I don't remember ever contacting you in the first place. Wasn't it just you who's been texting me all this time just to taunt me? I'm just making sure you understand. I don't need you trying to get all friendly with me. I'm going to make Brad the happiest man in the world, so don't worry. So stay out of both of our lives and let us live happily ever after. Have fun with your wonderful wedding then. I'm sure it will be just perfect. You won't have to worry about me being there, so make sure to enjoy it. Although that might be impossible for you now. You don't know what you've gotten yourself into. But I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. Don't come crying to me when it happens, though. You weren't serious about not coming to the wedding, right? Huh? What are you talking about? I was doing exactly what you told me to. Didn't you want me to stay away? I'm giving you what you want. Now I've gotta go. Enjoy the wedding. Wait! I need you to come. I've changed my mind. If you just pick up the phone, I can explain everything to you. I need you to come. The wedding isn't going to work if you're not going to be there. You've been telling me all this time to not dare show my face at the wedding. Why the sudden change of tune? I really don't get you. What could have happened to change your mind? My parents are going to kill me if you don't come. Excuse me? I don't know what caused them to get so upset. They keep saying that the wedding can't go on without you being here. Are you surprised that they told you that? It only makes sense. Nothing makes sense about this. I've met with your parents in the past, Caroline. I have a good relationship with them. They know I wouldn't have missed the wedding unless something was to happen to me. I guess you didn't bother telling them about how you made me leave the wedding. With how good friends I am with your parents, it's no shock that they'd be worried about me. If I'm not there, it could stop the wedding from happening entirely. You're friends with my parents? I knew you guys had met before, but I didn't know you guys were that close. Your parents are good people, Caroline. The apple really does fall far from the tree. They know how much I care about my son, and they know I would never miss the wedding. And it's not like Brad and I are on bad terms. We still have a great relationship. Your parents know about that too. That's why they're probably so worried. They must have thought I got in a car accident if I was to not be here for Brad today. You're the only one I can think of that doesn't want me here for the wedding. You've called me selfish, but I can't think of anyone more selfish than you. How dare you call me selfish? Everything I've done was for Brad. This is so we can live a happy life together. And I guess your vision of a happy life is one where Brad doesn't talk to his own mother. You really are only thinking about what you want. This isn't about Brad. Brad gets to decide if he wants to talk with me. Not you. Not anyone else. This happy life you're talking about is all about what you want. But I know that you want me out of Brad's life, so I can't use any of his money. You know? I've been talking with Brad. He's told me the questions you've been asking him. Like how much you can rely on him to provide for you and how much he makes. That wasn't about money. It was just... You thought you could get rid of me by trying to turn Brad against me? I'm sure your parents wouldn't be glad to hear what you've been up to, Caroline. Brad loves me, Caroline. He wasn't going to abandon me just because you demand him to. His love for you doesn't mean he'll betray the people around him just for you. It's stupid that you think you could get between us when I'm the one who actually cares about him. I always thought Brad would start seeing things my way, but he never did. Not only that, he says that he's looking for you. He's wondering why you haven't shown up yet. Don't ask me to come back now after you've already kicked me out. Wait, you're not coming back? But I need you to! I thought this is what you wanted. Why don't you tell your parents and Brad? Don't forget the part about how you think I'm an embarrassment and don't deserve to be here. And just so you know, my old husband didn't leave me. He died. You'd think you'd know that since you're the one getting married to Brad. I never knew that. I always assumed that his father left you two. I thought I knew everything about Brad. That doesn't surprise me. You always acted like you knew everything about everyone. I've heard all about you from Brad. He says you have a tendency to not pay attention to what people tell you. That must be why you didn't know about this until now. I thought I could know everything just as a glance. If you really wanted to know someone, how about you try listening to what they tell you? But I've been with Brad for a while now. I should have known everything there is to know about him. You tried to twist things your way, but you didn't ever have a chance. You can't manipulate someone you don't know. My son and I are going to keep loving each other until the day we die. You can't change that. Brad knows how much I love him. He knows I'll always be there for him. You better tell him what you did before I have to be the one to tell him. Please come back to the wedding. I'll do anything. Just don't tell him about what I said to you and come back. Please. You can ask all you want, but I've already decided not to come. It's too late to change what you've done. You can't change a thing now. And it won't be long before everyone knows why I'm not there. I'm not letting you get what you want. Not while you're cheating on my son. What could you be talking about? I wouldn't ever cheat on Brad. Stop torturing me like this. I don't deserve this. I know you thought I was a well-kept secret, but I've been doing my research on you. I know all about who you are and what you've been up to. You've looked me up? I wasn't going to tell Brad who he should and shouldn't marry. But now that I know you're cheating on him, I'm not going to support this. So don't even bother begging. I'm not going to come. I'm going to let Brad know about your cheating as well. It's going to be a matter of time before you and him are history. I doubt your parents will be pleased to hear this either. Please, don't do this. This is going too far. I'll do anything if you come back and keep this a secret. I can't have my wedding fall apart now. It's too late. You're going down, Caroline. You're going to regret what you've done to me and my son. So have fun at the wedding. I'm sure that's impossible now. It wasn't long until Brad and Caroline's parents found out about everything. The wedding was canceled soon after. Caroline's parents were furious to hear what she did and kicked her out of the house. She wasn't planning to work, so she hasn't been saving money. She tried begging to have her cheating partner take her in, but he threw her away. She ended up losing everything in a matter of days. She deserves it. If she wanted a happy ending, she shouldn't have been so self-centered. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe to see more videos like this in the future. See you next time!